Brock Purdy with us for a couple of minutes after Iowa State beats Oklahoma over the weekend. Big time showdown there. Of course, Brock, the former Perry Puma star quarterback here in Arizona. If I had told you when I first met you at the National Football Foundation luncheon that you're going to go through this journey and get to this point where Todd McShay is opening the broadcast Saturday night saying in the first minute, Brock Purdy is going to be an NFL quarterback, would you have believed any of this?
Yeah, I've always believed in my heart, that I have the ability to play, one, Division I football, and then two, being able to take my talents to the next level. And that's just the confidence I've had in myself from day one, even back at Perry High School. And so, I think just for me, I'm just taking it one day at a time. I'm not getting caught up in the future or anything like that. But there's definitely that side of me where I do have that ability to believe in myself, believe in what I've done in the past, and build off that. So I'm just really excited, what the future does hold, but I'm taking it one day at a time.
I was going to have your little brother Zoom bomb us, and then I decided not. I decided it'd just be better for you and I. But I'm curious from a distance, what are you seeing out of Chubba at Florida State?
Yeah, I think a lot of growth, just from him personally, how he's taking everything mentally. And obviously with him being sidelined due to injury right now, it's making him, be more hungry, to play and to understand what it takes to be the guy on a college football team, Power 5 football, where you're under the spotlight and everything. So for him right now, I've seen a lot of growth, and when we talk and everything, matured a lot, and he understands what it takes. And so I'm just really excited for him to, get healthy and get his feet wet out there. So he's taking it in a great manner, and I know he'll be ready when his name gets called.
It'd be kind of fun to see an Iowa State, Florida State bowl game. That's just me thinking out loud.
Yeah, a lot of people have said that, so we'll see.
I think that'd be kind of fun. How is school going for you? What are you majoring in for people that don't know, and how is that side of it working out?
Yep, I'm majoring in communication studies right now, and it's going good. It's pretty smooth. Just a lot of communication classes where you have to interact with people, and for me, it's pretty sweet because going out and actually being able to have to do projects where you have to talk to people on campus is cool because, where, as a student athlete or a quarterback, you can get caught up in, I'm going to go to school and I'm going to come back home, watch film and be away from people, where my major sort of makes me like go out. I have to interview professors and talk to people on campus. So that's a cool way for me to, interact with people out there still in Ames.
You got an interesting professor story? Did you have to go interview like the microbiology prof or something like that?
No, nothing like that yet. But yeah. I mean, it's funny because like when I talk to professors, like I'll interview them and then afterwards they're like, "Hey, great game," and all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty fun. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah. This is Brock Purdy. I need to come interview you for a project. You don't get turned down. They don't ask you for stuff like an autograph or a picture or anything afterwards, do they?
A couple of them have. But it's all good. It's all good.
That's great. A couple football questions. I'll get you out of here. So I mentioned earlier about the other night, I thought it was good for Arizona high school football to see Brock Purdy, Spencer Rattler. I know that there's other high school quarterbacks, Brian Lewerke up at Michigan State, Tyler Shuck's going to be at Oregon this year, Gunnar Cruz maybe at Washington State, and on and on and on. Maybe your brother this season gets on the field at Florida State. But I'm just curious, the other night, did you have a chance to interact after the game with him? And what was it for Arizona to see two high-profile quarterbacks go after each other?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty sweet to play in a primetime game Saturday night where, both of the guys that are starting QBs, are from the same state. And we've seen all the talent across the board, across the nation with these Power 5 schools getting Arizona QBs. And I think it's awesome. And it really is a brotherhood. And so to talk to Spencer after the game, and just hug him and say congrats and tell him what he's doing is awesome was pretty sweet. And, he had a great game and, he's going to have a very successful career and really excited to watch him play. So, but yeah, I think just overall being from Arizona is pretty sweet and just getting Arizona's recognition and talent out there is awesome. And I'm so thankful to represent, the great state of Arizona.
What is it about this state? I mean, can you put a finger on it? And it's not just quarterbacks, but the growth of it. I think you were probably in about the front end of the explosion out here, but can you put a finger on what's going on in this state where so many players are now showing up nationally with Arizona ties?
Yeah, I mean, I think just the talent in everybody in Arizona, like everybody is all dialed into football. I always tell people here, like, all we had was playing football. And, in Arizona, there's not much to do besides sports, if you ask me, growing up. So, there's always been these kids out here, the recruits and everybody who were playing high school football, and they just grind, 24/7 year round. And I think we've seen the talent throughout the past couple of years. And, going back to like Christian Kirk and all those guys, like it's been here. The talent has been in Arizona. And I know that the state's going to keep blowing up, and I'm really excited to see, all the guys come out of Arizona. But we definitely have that talent to, take over a bunch of programs and do a great job across the board. So I've always been, blessed to say I'm from Arizona, and I know that the state is just going to keep producing great talent. So I'm excited to see. And I keep telling everybody, I'm like, guys, like Arizona is the place. Like it's a hot spot right now. And, I know there's going to be even more athletes to come out from Arizona and do great things. So, I've always been not just on the hype train because I've actually been through it, and I'm the guy like out here now representing Arizona. So I'm just really excited, and I know that great things are going to come out of that state.
Best of luck the rest of the year, and I appreciate getting caught up. I'll see you soon. Thanks.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Brad.